don't know what's going on. Let me check here because there's a green screen behind me. I can put the new Prosperity logo behind me. Do that. Little green. But there you go. New Prosperity Lounge design. One of the designs there. You'll wait for some people to come in. You know what it is I got so much stuff running on my computer right now. It's just drowning my internet connection. That's what's going on. Riveting content. That's what's going on. I'll do that so you guys can just see the screen for a second. Got my headset on, but it doesn't even matter. You guys don't need or see it. Okay. I don't need my headset. All right. Well, this is going off the rails real fast. So so this is what basically we're trying to do is come on here and talk a little bit about what we just had a conversation about on the live premiere. My internet connection is not really the greatest because it's very blurry, so I apologize. But talk to. Trying to see what's going on here. A lot of background sounds. Let's see how I look on the TV. Yeah, not too good. Anyway, so we had Jake Sisk on the episode that just aired. It was our live premiere, so you can go back and watch that. It'll be up on the podcast apps shortly. I'm still uploading it to Spotify, so it's gonna give me a few minutes on that. It's a big file, so I gotta take that into consideration. But just talked to Jake Sisk. He's on LinkedIn. You can find him there at Jake Sisk. His LinkedIn handle and stuff should be in the description of the episode. Check that out. He's a 23-year-old real estate investor. So he talked a lot about how he got started, how much money he lost in the beginning, how much money he's making now, faith-based alignment, and how that's helped him grow his business. We had our our 10 question segment at the end that we always do. So that was fun to kind of hear his perspective on the rapid fire round questions. Howdy in the chat to Knox Knox. Thank you. If you're here, thank you. Like 20 of you. Appreciate that. If you're here for the first time, I'd love for you to subscribe to the channel. We go live every Friday night at 6 o'clock, and every Wednesday at 6, we drop a new premiere video as well. And then pretty soon we'll be doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday videos consistently on 6 o'clock. Basically, any new video that drops, we're going to drop it at 6 o'clock. So you can just make sure you got your notification bell there, and you'll see the new episodes that come out every week at 6 o'clock. But we're live every Friday at 6, doing a live interview, and then we do a premiere of a previously recorded interview on Wednesdays right now. And then a few other videos here and there. And then sometimes we just do a special drop-in short or drop-in live as well. But I appreciate you guys hanging out and watching. So like I said, if you're here for the first time, please go ahead and, like this video, give a comment in the chat, subscribe. It helps me out. I really appreciate it. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, so we're getting there. We got 70 more to go at this point, so really been blessed. Appreciate the support. I'm going to take off the screen for a second. We got a new sort of logo there that we're kind of working with and playing with as well. So I'll premiere that for you guys. a couple different versions of it. Let me um let me show this other version here. This is pretty awesome. So this is another one here. I'll get out of the way. Yep. So we're working on these guys here. Had a very talented young artist set that up, do that, but also help you know think that vision. So appreciate her for that. Anyway, we got a couple people in the chat. Hi, Patriotic Girly. Hi, Noxy Knox. Thank you for being here. So yeah, let me get back to the episode. So this is basically just a live recap of what we just watched, the Jake Sisk episode. 23 years old, entrepreneur. He's at Liberty University. He's a student still. Let's see here. He's probably graduated this year, I believe, and he's running a multi-million-dollar real estate investment firm. So pretty crazy stuff. Really great insights, and learned a lot. Learned a lot about perseverance. Learned a lot about faith. Learned a lot about pushing through things. Um, Learned a lot about success. Um, the cliche thing that he said was cliche was never give up, and I appreciate that as a sentiment for sure. Never give up, but it's like he even said it's like, hey, this is a pretty cliche answer for that question, but never give up is the what he kind of lives by. So I appreciate the candidness on that. If anybody had any questions about the episode, I mean, if you haven't watched it yet, please go back and watch it. It just aired. And then put any questions you have in the chat or in the comments. You can do that. So let's see what's coming up the rest of this week. I got a new video ready to go probably tomorrow, but I may do it over the weekend. I'm not sure. Friday's new interview with her name is Denise. She's bringing another person with her, and we're going to talk about the Last Call Theater in Lenore, Tennessee, and what they're doing for their holiday play. Should be pretty fun to talk to them about production, behind the scenes, directing, acting, all that kind of stuff. So that should be fun to hear. Got a couple good episodes coming up the rest of the year. We have one of our sponsors coming on early December. LaPera Insurance. Joe LaPera is going to call and talk about insurance. Talk about talk about insurance. That's good. We have Santa coming December 12th. Set your calendars. Get your questions in. Might open up the text line. I might open up the call-in line then. So give you the number to call Santa. But he'll be live on the show December 12th. And then December 19th, we're working on a guest right now. We're finalizing a few things, but that should be it. Those are our guests for the rest of the year. There is no live show the day for Thanksgiving. It's going to be it'll be new content, but it's not live. I might put it up as a premiere, be in the chat kind of thing, but it won't be like a live in studio conversation, if that makes sense. Other than that, man, we are on episode, I just was checking earlier, I think it's episode 32. That's going up right now of the podcast. You can find that everywhere on Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, wherever you go. You can go to the Prosperity Lounge podcast.com and get the links to all the podcast places and sites and listen to them. You can go to theprosperitylounge.com to sign up for our free online community. And when you sign up for the free online community, you get access to our free Apple and Google app that is now in the App Store. If you download the app, please download it. That'd be great. But you can't sign into the app unless you sign up for the community space. It's a glitch we're working on. But as of now, that's what you have to do. So And then once you sign into the community space, you use that login to sign into the app. So I apologize in advance, but please go ahead and download that so you have it. That would be that would be great. Anyway, other than that, I think we are hanging out here for a little bit longer. I really don't know what everybody else wants to talk about. I appreciate who's here. Let me put a question up in the chat here. Let's see. Are you ready for the holidays? There's a Q&A right there. If anybody wants to talk, right over my face, there you go. I'm not sure if that's going to pop up for everybody else. I just put a question on the screen. Not sure where that goes. I see it on my end, but I guess if you're on the computer, you don't see it. Not sure. And the air conditioner just kicked on, so it's going to get very loud. It's off the rails again. Oh, man. Anyway. Okay. So it's 7 people in here, but nobody's really talking except me. Nobody really wants to hear me talk forever. Trying to get rid of this thing here. Here we go. Anyway, I think we'll probably just call it a night at this point. If anybody wants me to hang out, I'll hang out. No problem. Just tell me what you want me to talk about. Happy to do it. But I encourage you to go back and watch the episode with Jake. Like I said, he's an impressive young man. Connect with him on LinkedIn over at Jake Sisk on LinkedIn. Look him up, SISK. If you're a young lady and you put prosperity in the direct message to him and you end up getting married down the road, I get a steak dinner and an invite to the wedding. So just so you're aware of that already when you're signing up. I do what I can for food. But other than that, I think we're having a great week. Hope everybody else does too. We're going to call it a night. Get back to working on some stuff. We've got some great things coming along the line with our directory, Prosperity Lounge Partner Directory. If you're interested in learning more about that, get ready to, feel free to reach out. Joey at theprosperitylounge.com. Joey at theprosperitylounge.com. Connect there and ask about the directory, and I will get you listed. My tripod piece. I'm just playing with that. Didn't realize I was on camera, but anyway, I think that's it for now. See you guys on Friday, 6 o'clock, 6 to 7. As the kids say, 6, 7, Friday night. I'm ready for the holidays too, Noxy Knox. Have a great evening. Thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And remember, free to live, faith, and action meet. The lounge is always open. So is your next breakthrough. This is the Prosperity Lounge. Oh, I will. Well. I was just about to end my stream, but our good friend Jessica is here. So I am going to hang out a little bit longer. How about that? Just long enough for her to get number 1 in the chat. How about that? That's how long I'll hang out for. But yeah. Jessica, you will like tonight's episode. He's 23 years old. He's a real estate investor who started when he was 20. And yeah, I think you'll enjoy listening to him. His faith-based perspective on things, And yeah, he's pretty sharp. So pretty sharp kid. 23 years old now, and yeah, connect with him. I don't know if you're on LinkedIn or not. If you are, I don't know if we're connected. We should be, but you should connect with him at Jake. He's yeah, pretty impressive. He does a lot of stuff in like Texas and North Carolina, I think he said, but he does a lot of like real estate funds and commercial property stuff. So I don't know if that's up your alley or not, but he's a good contact to have, even though he's young enough to be my son. So I mean, I learned a lot from the dude. He was pretty good. He was very impressive. Um, yeah, I'm not sure where Vance is now. He is, I mean, he's just hanging out, driving around. Um, you're here for the first time. Thanks for showing up, guys. There's like 20 people here right now. I appreciate that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you give us a like and a comment and all that stuff. Go back and watch the other videos. Make sure you're commenting on that too. That really helps me out. Really helps the engagement if you go back there. I'm sorry for the connection right now. It's a little blurry. I got a lot of stuff going on. I'm uploading the podcast here, so it's eating up a lot of my bandwidth. But I did want to, just like I said, I wanted to come on and just, hey, howdy. My number one fan is here, competing for the number one spot with Jessica. So there you go. But yeah, I appreciate you all being here, and I'll hang out a little bit longer since some of the regulars are showing up. Other than that, yeah, just make sure you subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, folks, and I really appreciate um, you guys being here. So we're getting close, like I said, to 1,000. We're gonna do a giveaway or something when we hit 1,000. I'll make sure to figure that out and announce what that's going to be. But it's going to be fun, and there's going to be some prizes involved. But yeah, I appreciate you all being here, like I said. And everybody's eligible to win, no matter how long you've been a subscriber. You're eligible to win a prize. Um, so tell all your friends and get them all to subscribe. We need a few more people here, and get to 1,000. The next step is getting some watch hours in that people can watch, get us some monetization. We'll start setting up some memberships, some super chats, and things like that, which would be fun for people. People have been asking me about that. There's ways to support the show. One way you can support the show, besides free ways. There's free, not three, but free ways you can support the show. And those free ways are subscribe, like, comment, share in your Facebook feeds, share in your social media feeds, the episodes, things like that. That would be amazing and helpful. They're all free. Listen to the podcast. Go to Apple or Spotify. Listen to it there. And more importantly, make sure you give a rating there and a comment would be great. So if you go there and you give it like a 5-star rating and then leave a little review, that's really helpful over on Apple or Spotify. That's for sure. Definitely do that. Those are all free things you can do. In the comments, I have a little link there for a buy me a coffee. And that's, you can dollar or two, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. I don't solicit, but it's there. And the other thing you can do that's free is if you go to the Prosperity Lounge podcast.com and click on sponsors, you can see who's sponsoring the show and just support them as well. When you do that, they know that I sent them, and then that helps. So definitely do that. And then the other thing, lastly, is if you're a small business and you want to get connected with the show and find out how to be involved, how to partner up, send me an email, Joey at theprosperitylounge.com, Joey at theprosperitylounge.com, and put in partner in the subject. We have some opportunities to get ads on the show, to do ads on the radio, to get email ads out, social media posts, and also to in the directory. So there you go. Yeah, Jessica's number one. She comes in very quickly and becomes number one in the chat like almost instantly. There's no beating her, guys. So you can try all you want. It's not going to happen. So I appreciate that. We have a couple people in here again. If you're here for the first time, thank you. And make sure you like this video. Make sure you give it a subscribe. Kind of about 5 likes so far. Thank you so much. Quite a few people watching. Um, I mean, I love the background image, guys. I can't wait for you to see the full thing. This is gonna be great. I know special people who did that. They're in the chat. Thank you. Dorky Dork. I think I know who he's referring to. But hey, 10 people watching. I'm happy to be here. Hey Vance, PL number one fan is number 2 now. How many points are you at? It's so weird because like you're both at 75 points in the chat, but 1, 2, and 3. I don't know how that works. Like, I think it's the amount of like interactions too. So the amount of hearts and stars and stuff you're giving, things like that. Yeah, she came up with all the ideas. She was amazing. Like I just told her like, hey, this is what I'm looking for. I just gave her a couple like words, and I love it. I love it. I love the tree one, the one with the tree. That's gonna make an appearance real soon as a logo. So doing some special stuff with those guys. I'll let you know what that's about down the road a bit. But yeah, that's gonna be fun to sport that. Let's see. Like I said earlier, if you're just joining me, I got another video coming out probably this weekend, maybe Monday. A new fresh one. We got our live on Friday. I'm thinking about, and let me know in the chat if you think this is a good idea or not. I'm thinking about doing like a rewatch watch party where we put up a couple of the original episodes, some of the earlier ones that people might have missed, kind of reintroducing a few guests, and get that, do like a rewatch premiere. So like we watch the episode again, we're in the chat talking because a lot of times like I can't be in the chat during the live. I'm there, but I'm not there, and yeah, so I think that would be fun to do. Um, do a couple episodes, 1 or 2 episodes a week, to kind of catch everybody back up because we got a lot of new subscribers, a lot of the people, and some people don't like to go back and watch the old stuff. So if I could reintroduce people to some of the people in the audience, that'd be fun. And we'll, be able to be in the chat and have conversations and connect and stuff. So we're thinking of calling it like a rewatch party, um, and just kind of do that. So just put the episode on like we do with the premieres, and then just kind of be in the chat, doing a rewatch. Now I might be live in the chat, like I might be live on the screen, like in a little corner, while it's going on, or I might just be in the chat. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So we'll figure it out and see what that's going to look like. But that might be on like Sundays, either Saturday nights or Sundays, something like that for a while. And then eventually we're going to have the 3 day a week live, fresh new content 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, consistently. Plus, the stuff we're going to pepper in here and there. So that's about it for now. I'm getting a little hoarse from talking midday Sunday. You think it's time? Like what time on Sundays? Yeah. Okay, I'll be in the after church. Yeah, that makes sense. So you're talking like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock Sunday afternoon, something like that. Because I'm happy to do. It's probably going to be like an hour or two, depending if I do 1 or 2 episodes from rewatch interviews, but I also want to make sure I'm promoting it too. So hey, we're gonna rewatch episode 4, which is so and so, and then promote it, have people come in the chat and rewatch the episodes and relive their favorite moments. It's like I'm a television series that's doing a rewatch thing. I'm not even close to that, but it should be fun. Part of it too is the way YouTube's algorithm works is when I do a live, or anybody does a live, like even this, it kind of stays in a live section and it doesn't show up under videos. So if you go to the page and you see stuff for the first time, you're not seeing the live content. You're only seeing videos. So you're going to see like the premiere, you're going to see a few of those things, but you're not going to see any of these lives. You have to click on the live tab. So in order to kind of get these fresh in front of people, we're doing these rewatch parties or these, other segment stuff. So you'll see with some of the episodes, we go live on Friday, we do an hour on the radio and an hour podcast, but sometimes we'll talk for an extra 15, 20 minutes afterwards on the live stream. So that's just going to stay on the live, but the actual episode itself, I'll edit down and put as a new video, so it shows up on the video page. This way, people that are going to the page will see the new video. They won't see the lives. They never do. You have to specifically, search for the lives. You have to go to the page, click on the live playlist, and then there's where they are. You're just not going to see them. So I've noticed my lives get a decent amount of watches when I'm live, but the rewatch over time doesn't. So the view count doesn't kick up. The videos I put up, they may be slow in the beginning to get a lot of traction, but they continue to get views over time, and quite a good amount of views and watch time over time. So that's what I'm aiming for. I did that with my interview with Lizette. It was a premiere. It was a weird premiere I did 2 weeks ago, or actually last week. I did a premiere where I kind of played it twice. So it showed up as a live for that. The way I did it, it showed up as a live, and I had to, excuse me, I had to cut it down in order to um, cut it down to the actual video, which was 30 minutes, and then it came up as an actual video. So the first rewatch, where it's like two back to back, did fine while it was premiering, but hasn't really done much since. But the other one, that is just the 30-minute one version of the episode, it's been doing quite well. So I think that's where we're going to be doing that from now on. I think PL fan, you're probably watching what, Cell Block C. So Guantanamo Bay Clinton Center. There you go. Oh, you meant to say detention center. Gotcha. You don't admit to that on a live stream, because now it's if somebody reads that, you're liable. So I stay careful. Don't comment just to just to beat Vance, or just to beat PL and Noxy Knox and everybody out in the chat here. Take it easy. Your number one spot's not going anywhere. Yep. Hey, Trisha. Oh, sorry. I just got yelled at for clicking the. Throw that down. Sorry. Apologies for all the clicking noises. Emmy's typing. That's good. Hey, Emmy, how you doing? My hair just got cut today, so I'm gonna have to grow it out a little bit again for the next New Year time, or potentially get it cut. I was talking to somebody about that, and they suggested that we actually do like 2 episodes. And the first one is you dye my hair some random colors, make me live with it for a while, and then we cut my hair. I don't know about that. I don't know about the dying part, but somebody said suggested rainbow. Yeah, somebody suggested rainbow like a clown. Somebody suggested colors of my favorite team or stuff like that. And it depends. Like we could do a couple things for charity. We can do what color is it going to be? The most, certain levels get a certain. If we hit a certain level in the dollar amount, then those levels get. That's what I can color it, and then how I'm going to get it cut. Am I going to get it shaved bald? Am I going to get a regular cut? Like that kind of stuff. But it's gonna take a while to grow out. Yeah, no, I don't know if I'm gonna go purple or not. We'll see. So that's just the thought. But again, I won't be to the new year, if anything. What else we're gonna talk about? I got distracted because somebody came in and yelled at me because I was making too many clicky noises. Purple. I don't know what was more annoying, me making clicky noises or Emmy eating candy the other couple episodes ago in the corner. Getting up, grabbing candy, eating candy, getting up, grabbing candy, eating candy. No, she's fine. It was awesome. Yeah, so getting back to the show, the channel, bring me more Reese's. Well, I always have them at the station. You guys just have to stop by. They're always there. I'm going to be doing, yeah, some more of those. Every week's going to be the premiere. We're just going to keep that as a schedule every Wednesday. And then Monday's going to determine whether it's going to be a premiere or just a regular video that's just going to pop up at 6. So we'll figure that out. I think the regular videos for now, they're so short that I'm not going to do a premiere of them. They're like 10 minutes and under. It doesn't make sense to do a premiere. Anything over 30 minutes, you can do a nice premiere, get in the chat and get going. So we're going to keep doing that. Friday, we're just going to keep going. Yeah, after the show ends. Eventually, what will happen is YouTube has a way of setting it up where if I'm live with you guys and we want to do extra bonus time, we can go into a members only section once I hit that level, and then only members get to see that extra content, which I think will be fun. So think about doing that every once in a while. But yeah, suggestion in the chat is doing multi-person live. I'm up for it. Have to be on a weekend, probably, I would imagine. Um, yeah, that would be fun. I don't know who we get. We'd have to get a list together and try to do a multi-person live. I'd love to do something like maybe like I don't want to say like a donation thing. I'm trying to figure out like a telethon kind of thing, where people could. Um, I don't know how I'd have to figure that out. I'd have to figure that out how that would work, but yeah, maybe even something like a private live where people can donate or pay $5 to get in to the live chat or the live room and watch us just have a conversation, and that money goes to charity. I think if we promote that, that'd be fun. I'm all for that. Anyway, let's see. Bunch of people watching. I appreciate that. Do a reset again if you're here. So it content like you really fast in the draw. So give me a hand. Okay. Yep. So let's see. Should we talk? Anybody else want to talk about anything else here? Give me 1 second. I gotta fix this. I gotta fix that here. I'm doing like too many things at one time, and that's the problem. But see, Spotify right now, you could upload a audio, but you can also upload a video podcast, which is what I've been doing the last couple weeks for these ones. Is doing a video version that sends the audio everywhere else, but you can watch, like you can watch it on YouTube, you can watch it on Spotify, so that's fun. So I'm just figuring that out. Nope. Nope. No product placement yet. Let's see. It is a full show. I'm going to publish it now. Okay, so now it should be up everywhere. Well, processing. Hot pink with a purple mohawk. I could see that. I could see a mohawk. My luck, I told somebody, my luck is going to be I'm going to get all this craziness done on my hair, and I'm going to get a really big guest. And I'm going to have to sit there and talk to the guest with my hair all rainbowy and purpley, which I guess would help me go viral. We'll see. Oh, man. Okay. I'm glad everybody's having fun in the chat. And let me just keep talking and talking. That might be easier to do, right? Grow the beard out a little bit and see if I can get it down a little bit and just kind of get it going. And then it's easier to trim off than this whole top of my head thing. That might be. We have a naming contest for it if we wanted, right? We can have a people can agree with people can name it in the chat and send in their best name suggestions for it. It'd be like a mascot, I guess. I can't be the only one with a beard that gets dyed though. I know somebody else that should get their beard dyed. He won't do it though. He won't do it. He's a party pooper. That's what I was thinking, Jessica. Like a who wears it well kind of thing, like contest. Yeah. Oh, thanks for telling everybody that. PL, lovely to hear. Is that a nickname for you, or is that your nickname? No, we know. Is the window are the windows open at least and the doors shut and everything are open, or is it still you hotboxing yourself there? Oh man. All right, this is really off the rails. Started off with this nice conversation about my guest and what we did, and then now we're talking about crazy stuff again. Anyway, look, I appreciate everybody that's here. I appreciate you all that hanging out. Much love to everybody in the chat for sticking with it. Man, we are so close to 1,000 subscribers. It is crazy. We were at 8 something not too long ago. I mean, I remember we started, I think the first couple episodes, we were in like 30, 35, 40 when I started bringing guests on, and now we're at 930. And just the other day, it was, I think we just crossed over 900 a couple, like 2 or 3 days ago. And yeah, now we're at 930. And yeah, you're right, Jessica. We're going to hit it. And it definitely is a big we. It's not me. It's a community effort at this point. This is like a community show. This is a community effort. This is a community thing. Yeah, I'm doing all the work on the front end, but it's a back end, man. It's you guys in the chat that are spreading the word and getting the love out there and really pushing it and allowing me to have confidence to keep going forward, the faith to keep going forward, perseverance to keep going forward, and more importantly, the fun to keep going forward. And that's the thing, man. The fun is if it ain't fun, why do it? So that's all. That's right. Never give up. Now, if I really want to get a lot of people in the chat, a lot of people watch the show, like maybe I should start start flexing a little bit or eating on camera or doing this crazy stuff, right? Um, Other than that, no, not doing any of that. Can't miss my shows that highlight me. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I like your stories. Like people watch soap operas. People watch like Law and Order. Some people watch the Prosperity Lounge. Ah, so interesting that your comment was hidden for review. I guess they considered what you said a little risque. I don't I don't see it. I'm going to show it, but there it is. You guys wouldn't want to see my toe. I played basketball last week, and like a couple days later, I could not move my big toe. It swelled up. I couldn't bend it. I couldn't walk on it. It was bad. And then it just went away. So maybe I could take a picture of that. Yeah, people like. I understand it's an audience for everybody. People like things that they can just kind of like escape to, like fireworks shows, and we do that around July 4th, or like the horse thing that we put up. It's not all like leadership and community. It's definitely community stuff because we're highlighting things around the community, community events, things like that. So it's a different element of community. People like to watch that stuff. So, um, oh God, no, I'm not going to show that. I'm not going to show that. That was not a great color of my toe. But yeah, if you guys looking for some other things to watch outside the channel, I do suggest um, Truth Between Lines put up a couple different videos this past week with interviews that were pretty good. One of them with I want to say it was a liver transplant survivor. Um, yeah, so he was fantastic. Um, it got me talking to him the other day because I'll mention this at some point in further depth, but I thought it was 2015, but I checked it was in 2011 where I was a bone marrow match for somebody and went through the process of donating. Um, there's two options. There's bone marrow, and then there's like this it's called PBSC. I don't exactly remember what it stands for. Platelet blood, something blood, something something. I don't remember exactly. And so I did that option. That was what I did, and the process of going through that. So we talked about whether or not we wanted to ever meet the donor, the recipient, and what that all looked like, and the process of getting selected and being a match for somebody, and then saying yes or no. But yes, we talked about that a bit. So I'll probably talk about that again. It's gonna be my anniversary of that coming up. It's in January, so I might do a little quick episode on that. That'd be fun. No, he has not. I don't think he will. I'll have to get her on again soon too for that. And then yeah, I'll have to talk to her again because now next time she's on, first time she was on Kim Fraser, she wasn't running for anything. She wasn't running for anything. She was just commissioner. Now she's running for mayor. So we'll see what happens. It's gonna be a very contested race. Yeah. Yeah, so ethics committee, we'll talk about that for a second. So basically what happened there is Knox County has an ethics committee, which basically takes up complaints about whatever. And 2 years ago, I applied to be on the ethics committee and went to the county commission, had to do a little speech, talk in front of them, get interviewed, submit a resume, those kind of things. And there was 5 of us back then. And I was very new to the county, very new to people. People kind of knew me, but didn't really know who I was. I was friendly with a few people, but not that's about it. And I got one motion for a nomination, no second. Didn't get selected, but decided to keep trying. So this time it came around, and found out kind of last minute about it. Was thinking about whether or not put in the application. Found out there was 12 people that applied for 2 spots. One person that applied was already on it and was looking to get reinstated. So really, it was 11 people for one spot. So I got submitted application, did all that stuff, went down to county commission, gave a nice speech, probably the longest speech out of everybody I gave because I'm a long-winded guy, and nobody had questions for anything. I think it was a week or two later, it was the vote. We go down there and go through the process, and then instead of having nominations, they just said each commissioner is going to nominate two people, and then they'll go back around, and all those people will get a vote. And I guess whoever got the most votes out of those two people, actually, whoever got the most votes out of those two people, were going to move on. They weren't going to do any nominations. So every commissioner put two votes in, and down the line they went. So first commissioner didn't vote for me. Put other person. Second commissioner, not for me. Third commissioner, not for me. District 4 commissioner. Let's see, District 1 and 2, not for me. District 4, not for me. District 5 voted for me. Local Angela, she voted for me. District 6, I don't remember who's in District 6. I don't remember who District 6 is, sorry. Did not. District 7 was Rhonda Lee, she voted for me. District 8, Adam did not. District 9, Andy did not. And Larson did not. Gina did not. And Kim Frazier did not. This is how it went. So, but the person who came in second had a conflict of interest that didn't get discovered until onboarding, and so we had to step down. District 8, no. District 8 did not vote for me. I don't think we know each other very well. District 8. I'll have to reach out and see if I can get anybody to make an introduction. They're all rotten. So everything's rotten in Denmark, Jessica. And then somebody will write you, be like, "Oh, we're so glad you." No, I'm not going to get into it. They're just, please keep trying. Okay. Well, there's another opportunity in December because the person that they all wanted wasn't qualified. There was a conflict of interest. So I put my name back in the hat for December. So I think it's December 3rd, whatever that Monday is. We have to go again in front of the commission and plead our case. Now, not everybody who put their name in this past time will put their name in again. They all could, but there might be some new names. That's about it. It's horrible taste. Why? Because he didn't vote for me? Okay. Wow, man, people are getting really nasty in the chat. I don't really know. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, if you have a commissioner, a county commissioner that's in your district, definitely hit them up. Let them know. Wait, for 10 years or 10 years ago? That's a big difference. I need to know the difference there. Yeah, I actually just asked the same question. Talking about missing a word in front. That is a big question. For or ago? Man, we're all waiting in the chat to see. Oh, wow. Okay. For 10 years. Man. Okay. Sheesh, I don't know if I want an introduction then. We'll have to swap stories. My word. Okay. Yeah. You don't have to reach out to him on my behalf. You're good. And I won't drop your name when I reach out as well. That might not be good. It might do me more harm. I don't know. What city government is this? It's Knox County. Knox County government over here. So, but if you know any other commissioners in your area or wherever you're living, if you're in District 7, District 6, any of those, oh, okay, sweet. That's good to know. So I'm gonna say on you with them. Wow. Okay. Dude needs a slap upside his head, but you know what? You're better off for it now. You're in a much better spot, much better position, much better life. So I guess everything happens for a reason. Not really sure. Oh man. So if you're not in the chat or just joining the chat, you miss out on a bunch of good stuff. Good stuff here. The Prosperity Lounge. I love it. But you don't have to actually write your commissioner. You can write other ones too. Oh, that's man, it's just big of you. You are a fantastic. You are a fantastic woman. I'll say that. You are much more um, friendly than I would have been. Yeah, but yeah, we have to put all of it in the chat. We can have coffee one day and talk about it. That'll be fun. Let's see here. Oh, man, we're almost on an hour of this. So yeah, much better spot. Much better spot. That's why it was meant to be. I don't know what you're talking about, PL. Yeah. So going back, if you want to reach out to your commissioner locally, it doesn't have to be your commissioner. You can reach out to any of the commissioners. I would welcome that. You can write them all. So they're on their website. Just copy them and write them all, and just tell them that you support me for ethics committee, and would appreciate you giving me a shot. I'm not gonna keep stopping. I'm gonna keep going. So, but I think it's every 2 years they have an opening, unless somebody resigns. There's some other committees that I was approached to be on or asked or shown like, hey, there's an opportunity to be on this other one. It just wasn't the right fit. I mean, ethics is kind of like the right fit for me. I'm a very ethical person. I try to be my profession. I'm ethical and have to, code of ethics. So I was like, oh, this should be fun. But we'll see. It shouldn't be, but it ends up being very political. And I understand that. You know, who donates money to who said this before this person, who asked first, I get it. I don't hold grudges against anybody. It is what it is. Sometimes I just look at it as if it's not this time, then next time, or it's not this time. There's something else I should be doing. That's all. Anyway, I'll stay on a little bit longer if people want me to. I'll stay on to the top of the hour. That might be where I am at. Do another hour live here. So, anyway, let's see. I tried going live in my other service. See, the green screen's kind of funky because I don't have a light like right here blowing on me. I tried to go live in the other service. That just disappeared when I did that. Let's see. Yeah, it disappeared. Because I can play a video behind me. I can do all that stuff. I can't figure out how to do that in YouTube's live. No, let's just turn the camera off. I don't want to turn the camera around. What's for dinner? Coffee. Starbucks coffee? Don't let Gracie hog that on you. She didn't tell you. probably gonna hog it. Just letting you know. Loose is not candy. If Emmy's still typing for you, so probably. Anybody got anything good coming up? Anybody got anything going on the rest of the week except working like? And I've had the privilege to meet this young man and a great living couple. Cool. It's good to hear, Trish. Hopefully, you guys are having a good time out there. Yeah, those designs were amazing, by the way. I'm really happy to have them. We're going to be using them on a project here shortly. I can't really tell you what it's about, but it's going to be fantastic. And it's going to mean a lot for the show and the lounge and everything else. So very, very exciting to get that done. Much faster than I thought it was going to be. So I love it. Haircut tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow's Thursday. You're back Friday for the live stream. We're going to have Denise Hilton from the Last Call Theater in Lenore City. Last Call Theater in Lenore City, coming on to talk about their Christmas play and trying to get me to audition for the next one next year. I told them maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Oh God, you guys are gonna be used to me. Okay. All right, there's a sock. Oh my gosh. What do you want me to do? Oh, toes. There. That's all you get. That's all you get. Make sure you're subscribed to see my toe. Gosh, I know, ill. I need to get a pedicure. That's the thing. I gotta go with my wife to get a pedicure soon. I might. What should I do that as like the thumbnail for the video? Just my toe on the screen, and then see what happens. Maybe just title it like "Who wants to see my toes" or something, and people to watch for the whole thing to try to find out where the toe is. Oh man, you guys are a piece of work. I love it. Another message held for review. I love what it says. See, I don't understand why they're holding this message. I mean, pink hair with a purple strip down the middle. There's nothing like wrong with that message, so I'm going to do that. I'll show your message. There you go. I'm surprised that you're not moving up the chat here into like first place or something, because you're commenting a lot. Now you're in fifth place, just so you know. Emmy's in fifth place in the chat. Got a long way to go. A short time to get there. Swear we hit it if you did. Yeah, the thing is, like, people need a reason to subscribe. I think I lose a lot of credibility with some of the guests I have coming up if I'm sitting there with my toe on a thumbnail. Maybe I'll start another channel where it's just like a silliness kind of thing. Or that's what it is. When it gets to the point where, we got enough subscribers and we can have some membership stuff, all that stuff will just be members only behind the paywall. You want to see my toes, you got to pay for it. There you go. That's what we'll do. Man. All right, well, we're at the top of the hour. I appreciate you all hanging out here. There's 12 of us in the chat. Thanks for hanging down. I don't know how much longer you guys want me to stay on for. I'm happy to hang out. and still talk and answer questions. But if you guys all want to jump off, got no problem with that too. I appreciate you hanging out for another hour. Give me that watch time. It's all important watch time. And come back on Friday. Come back on Friday, 6 o'clock, 6, 7 on Friday. And bring your questions. And then I have another video on like, it's a quick one. It's like a 6 minute video on like the meaning of prosperity and leadership and titles and what titles mean and what they don't mean and stuff like that. I have it all done. I'm waiting to see if I want to put it out on Monday, put it out over the weekend. What do you guys think? When should I drop it? When should I put it out? Put it out tomorrow. I could put it out over the weekend, or I could put it out on Monday. Let me know in the chat when you think I should put it out. And feel free to make sure you like this video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I'm gonna have to make a couple of you extra ones that are in here, admins for the channel. Especially if you're gonna be around. Ryan and Jessica can be an admin. Let's see. Oh shit! Start a tow channel. I know it should be 6 to 8, but 6, 7 right now. And I'm happy to do multiple days. It just, it's I mean, it's the way it is. If I get some more sponsors and I get some more people, it'd be very helpful to do multiple days. I love doing radio. I love doing the show. Um, Finding it very convenient to be able to do it at home and to be able to record and edit some stuff. I don't edit much at all. So I still like the raw conversation and put it up. But it's a lot easier to just do it, record something at 3 o'clock in the afternoon and put it up the next day at 4 or 6 or whatever it is and have content. And then go on the road. Have some opportunities to go on the road and record it with people at events and things like that. No, you're good, man. I got you. You're number 2. Emmy's number 1. Wow, look at that. That changed real fast. Now I got a spot for you guys. Don't worry. It's all good. I did to your encouragement. Did create a whole sheet, like PDF sheet. It looks nice. I can send that to you. But also, the directory thing is going to be really awesome. That's going to be really sweet, and you guys are going to get a good spot there. That I'm going to. Well, I don't want to spoil the surprise, but you get a good spot. Anyway, yeah, Emmy Booty. I think it has to do with a lot of times the comments, but also the amount of hearts and things that you send through the chat. That counts too. Emmy's number 2 now. Noxy Knox is number 1. Emmy's number 2, which means Ryan and Jessica are number 3. That's what that means. Let me go back and check yep. Noxy Knox has 100 points, and everybody else has 75. So I'm not really sure how you got 100. Usually 75 is where everybody caps out at. But Go Vols also has 75 points. So you guys are kind of tied, but they kind of show the. I just heard the. I know, but you're stuck at number 3. The quality of the post. So just putting random stuff in is going to help. Yeah, just keep going. Just keep hearting the crap out of it. There you go. keeps me hanging on. That's the thing, though. You're fighting for number one. I got to stay on to keep you so you can end the chat at number one because you have a streak going. At some point, that streak's going to end. And but you got a streak going, and he's disrupting that right now. So don't know. You try some confetti balloons or whatever instead of the hearts. Maybe those will help. I am number. No, you're not. You're number three. Emmy's number two. Go Vols and PL Lounge. PL fan hasn't commented in a while. He's just like he's just stuck. He's not. They're not trying anymore. Trish, good. You are number six in my top fans list right now. See, number six. Over under for watch time for this live. Well, for a little more than an hour, we've had 10 people in here, so you can do the math, which I know is hard for you, Noxie. Yeah. I won't know the answer until I get off, but 10, 12 hours is probably good. This won't get much of a replay, if any, I hope. Number one, number two. All right, so wait, Noxie's number one. Oh, Emmy's number three now. Man, Ryan and Jessica aren't even on the chart. They're like number four. Wow. Big upsets. At least you charge them too much and not too little. Be different. You just didn't charge them too little. I see you, Trisha. I see you. There was my cord. Oh. I see you. Wait. She made me pay her back. What do you mean? You charge someone too much for a cinnamon roll. She made me pay her back. She made them pay more. Yeah, if they paid more, how did she make you pay her? She got more money out of it, right? Well, if you charge too little, I understand. Then you had to. Oh, she'd have. Oh yeah. No, for sure. She's shrewd. She's a shrewd businesswoman. She don't take no guff from nobody, especially when it comes to that stuff. Oh man. Yeah, she's something else. But she's got to save up all that money. In a couple of years, she's gonna have her own store front, so she needs every little nickel and dime she can get. I almost said every penny, but they don't make pennies anymore, so any nickel and dime you can get. But yeah, I know. At least she doesn't kill chickens. Ooh, yeah, I went there. I went there. Uh, yeah, should have better this time at least. Man, well, I'm running out of things to say, guys, because I can keep going, but I mean, you guys can just be chatting, and I'll just be silent. I mean, that's fine with me. I'll just get up and walk away. Just have the chat go. It's watch time. Actually, I'm going to do that. I'm going to go to. You guys just keep talking. I'll be back.
I know. It's watch. What's gonna happen though? So I guess after a while, that the strangers don't come on. I think it just gets unshown.
No, it should have been the feed if they swipe, but it's not pushed.
Yeah. If you started a new one, because we had a 25, and then I just got it.
Yeah, it's pushed for quick time. It's better.
You should just play noise on your noisemaker. Is it pooping?
I'm plugging in the computer. Thanks, Emmy. Yes, the bed bugs bite me. They Oh, I just went and got coffee. Your mom's dinner. You guys were chatting, so have fun chatting. I'll have to set up my next time in the live. You guys can listen to it when you're there. I have my machine. So let's see if I can bring it over here. So this is the machine I use in the chat. I mean, and at the show when I'm doing my videos and stuff, audio. It's my Roadcaster. On these buttons here are sound effects. So I can make myself sound like a robot. I can do whatever. But I have music and I have like movie clips and things that I can press a button and play. So alien sound, things like that. Yeah. So I'll have to try that out on one of these streams that we're doing. One of these rando stuff. There's 10 people still in this chat, so I don't know what to do. I want to give everybody an opportunity to hang around, but I'm getting tired and running out of stuff to talk about. That's on the topic of the channel and prosperity. I can definitely go on to other topics, but I really don't want to. So if it gets down to 5 people or under in the chat, I will leave. Adios, amigos. Yep. I would say hasta mañana. Or hasta la vista. And remember, I'll be back Friday. 6 to 7. That was for you, Emmy. Have a great night, everyone. Thanks for hanging out for this long. And see y'all Friday. I'm going to hang out for another 20 seconds so I get to write the even number. Good buggy. What is good buggy? No idea. Great friends. Good night. There you go. You say I'm the one with typos. Night, everybody.